when a man has matured, he's going to look for different qualities in a lifelong mate. When he's younger, he's going to look for a woman that is exciting and attractive and gives him this rush. A man needs to feel attraction in order to want to commit, right? A man is going to want to wake up and look at the woman he's married to and feel a sense of deep attraction and longing for her. Attraction is more than just your physical beauty, but nonetheless, for the purpose of what I'm speaking about now, let's just say your physical beauty. A man needs to feel that I'm physically attracted to this woman. So that's number one. However, the physical beauty, so a woman could be a supermodel, without this other feeling is not going to make a man want to commit into the long run or to make a man feel like this is the woman that I want to spend my life with, because the novelty of something new and beautiful, it fades away. It's the same feeling for men where initially when they feel like, wow, this woman is out of my league. She's so beautiful. She's so hot. I need to make her mine. And then he gets the woman. Over time, that attraction is going to wane because you kind of take for granted what you have. And that's not a bad thing. That's just human nature, because then we move on to the next thing and conquering what we desire next. In this video, I wanted to talk about the number one feeling that a man needs to have in order to know that you are his wife. I'm talking about the mature man. When a man is 20, early 30s, when he's not looking to settle down, very different experience for the masculine. When he is mid 30s and onward and he's looking for a life partner, he's going to look for completely different things. So in my last video, I talked about the two feelings that a man absolutely needs to have. That is excitement, which is the dopamine. He needs to feel, oh my God, like I need to pursue her. I need to win her over. This is part of the masculine blueprint. But then he's also going to want emotional safety. In this video, I'm going to break down emotional safety, and ultimately it is peace of mind. So if a man does not feel this sense of peace with a woman, and I'm going to break it down further into this video, he's not going to be able to commit in the long run. He's not going to see a woman as his wife. As women, we can have a harder time with this based on our conditioning, and I will get into this a little bit more. And so if a woman is very attractive, she's educated, she has all the things, and she is consistently creating drama in the relationship, and she is emotionally volatile, the research in this subject suggests that a man's cortisol levels are going to continue to spike and his happiness levels are going to go down. And a man is not going to be able to commit into the long run with a woman that is consistently spiking his cortisol. In marriage, when a man is experiencing this with a woman where he's unsatisfied, what he's going to do to protect himself is he's going to pull away and he's not going to be emotionally invested in the dynamic anymore, because it's just impossible for a man to be in this heightened level of stress all the time. And so when a man is in the phase of his life where he's looking for a life mate and he's been with women where there's been a lot of chaos and up and down and emotional volatility, even if he has deep feelings for her, in his mind, he's going to think, well, I cannot commit to this for the rest of my life. I'm going to have a heart attack. Emotional safety for men, or this deep feeling of peace of mind, comes from a man feeling that he is free to be himself. With the masculine man, he is consistently not able to be himself in the world. He is performing, he is working, he is always feeling this low level pressure in his environment to be the best, to do the best, to be a provider, to make lots of money. He's always on, and he does not want to feel on in his relationship. And so if a woman is never satisfied with the things that he's doing, he's going to feel that, okay, even in this relationship, I'm always going to have to be on. It's just never good enough. And he's not going to want to feel that if he's also feeling that in his environment, in work, in society. So this feeling of I can come home and she's happy to see me. He feels free of judgment, free of criticism, and just accepted for who he is a deep feeling of feeling this sense of peace of mind with her. Now, again, this is not a blanket statement. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be annoyed with your partner. That's not what I'm talking about, because as women, we are going to have complaints and we are going to feel annoyed. I sometimes feel annoyed with my husband. That's normal. The feminine is going to have complaints and she's going to feel annoyed. This is not about just being happy-go-lucky all the time. I'm not speaking about that at all. So I don't want you to feel like you have to perform. However, that feeling that you're able to give to a man comes from yourself. If you are consistently unhappy in your own life and with yourself, you're going to naturally project that into the people that are in your environment. And no matter what he does, you're going to be unhappy. There is a very big difference that a man feels when a woman is complaining here and there because she's having hormonal shifts or she's tired, she hasn't slept one day, and that it has nothing really to do with him, versus this deep sense of a man feeling that my woman just doesn't accept who I am. She just does not agree with my beingness. And that can be felt, and that is not something that a man is going to want to commit to into the long run. And even if everything seems perfect and a man does commit, if that starts seeping into the relationship, even into marriage, you're going to find that a man is going to withdraw. So that's number one. He's going to want to feel that his home is a refuge, that he can come home, be himself, feel relaxed. And this feeling is going to start from dating, right? So if a man is in a relationship with a woman or dating a woman, he's going to want to feel that when he sees her, he feels excited to be with her. He feels relaxed. He doesn't feel that home is going to be another source of tension and conflict. He feels respected. He feels happy. He feels good enough. Everything he's doing is working, essentially. If he doesn't feel this into dating and then into a relationship, there is no way he's going to be able to move into commitment and into marriage, as an example, because even if there's challenges in a relationship, which believe me, there's going to be challenges, if there is consistent nitpicking on the smaller things, and this is why it's so important to do the healing work. We have to heal ourselves as the feminine and heal from our past conditioning in order to have a successful relationship. And so does the masculine. But a man is really going to get his healing from women. I always say this, that a healthy man is going to have his quirks and he's going to rise to the higher version of himself when he's with a woman that is truly grounded in her feminine, when she is not nitpicky over every little thing and she's the light. The feminine is the light. And a man is drawn to this light and will strive to become a better version of himself when he's with this woman. So, as females, it's so important. And I've been in this situation as well, based on my own past, my own conditioning, which I go into in my course, that the way that we're brought up, what we see in our mother, if our mother is constantly complaining and if their relationship between our parents was harmful and our mother used a coping mechanism of being upset all the time to get her needs met, we are naturally going to play into that in our relationships. This is normal. This is conditioning. And if we do that, what's going to happen is we're going to consistently push away men. And that's why healing is so important, because oftentimes it's not that we're triggered by a man not picking up his towel. That's coming from something deeper. A man not picking up his towel for one woman might not mean anything. It could just be, oh, her husband forgot to pick up the towel. But for another woman, and based on her conditioning and maybe her dad leaving her, being abandoned, there's so many different situations where this could play out. It could trigger, you don't care about me, you're not thinking about me. Every time you leave the towel on the ground, it could be triggering a core wound. This is why it's so important to do the inner work. We can be annoyed with men, but anytime there's a deep level of anger, frustration, deep sadness, that's coming from the past. Number two, a man is going to want to be with a woman where the nervous systems, you co-regulate. If a man doesn't experience this feeling of also being with a woman that balances his feminine, then there's no real purpose for a man to be in a long-term marriage with the woman, because the physical intimacy is important, but a man can get that from anybody. And that is going to decrease as you are with someone over a period of time. It's not going to be the number one thing. However, a man is going to look for a woman that can calm him down, that can give him access to his softer side, that can help him slow down. So you're co-regulating, and a man is going to really want this, even if he doesn't recognize that he needs that. He's going to feel the contrast of it when he's with a woman that is not able to relax. And lastly, mutual alignment is very important. You see things the same way and you have a similar rhythm in life. So you value what the other person values. You live your life in a very similar way. And a man feeling that your lives intersect and it's not so chaotic where you guys are so different. If there isn't that mutual alignment and you don't share a similar vision, it's going to be very hard to commingle into the future. Core values have to be a match. And overall, a man needs to feel that he is seen, just as we as the feminine need to feel that we are seen. It works both ways. Okay, my loves, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.